Hi, I'm Misty Bliss and I'm doing the Get Real to Stop Suicide video challenge in order to support people that are feeling vulnerable right now and need all our support. And first of all, I need to say to you that we can all put excuses in our way for not doing this video. Yesterday it was too sunny. This morning it's raining. I'm partly under a tree. I've dropped my notes in the wet grass and I've had technical issues this morning as well. I'm here, I'm shaking, I'm bearing my soul to you like I've never done before. So before I start, I just want to challenge people, because I will forget that at the end when my adrenaline starts to pump back in. I will, in the Facebook group, in Facebook, I will put who they are, but just now I'm challenging, excuse me, Ruth, Nikki and Sally Ann to continue this. It's a worthy cause. You'll get to know more, don't worry. So, straight into it then. Quite young age, I thought I was quite different to everybody else. I didn't really find my tribe but when I was little. And at 8, I had my first encounter with a paedophile, and by 13, my second, and then in my late teens, 2 more horrible incidents. But anyway, let's get over that. But at 16, feeling very different, I remember approaching my mother. God knows if she remembers this. I don't remember the answer, but I remember saying to her, "When is the asylum coming to pick me up?" That's how different I felt. And I'd had lonely periods and depressed periods during that time. At 23, I had somehow negotiated a situation where I could live alone, and had real thoughts of, and it wasn't my first thoughts, I'd had them since I was 13, of ending my loneliness and depression. My loneliness at that time was forced by myself. My aunt, who is now a retired nurse, saw something in me that I couldn't see in myself when she realised I was working day job, night job, weekend jobs, and barely getting 2 to 3 hours sleep a night, and this went on for at least 6 months. Something must have triggered in her professional mind, and she told me to go to the doctor. Now, if you know me, I am fully holistic, rarely see a doctor. Sorry, Nikki, but I went to the doctor, and the doctor laid out cards in front of me and told me to answer the questions that were on the cards. I barely remember those questions now. We are talking 30 years ago. But one was about my appetite, one was about sleep, was I always tired, and the last question was, had I ever considered taking my own life? Yes, yes, yes. So he very sweetly did not put me on drugs, never even asked me. He straight away, and I don't think they exist now, I don't know, but he put me in touch with a psychiatric nurse who came to my home, encouraged me to talk things through, which I did begrudgingly after about the second time of her visit, and we went through things together. And she, with questions, was able to advise me what to do next, and it was great. And it was a very slow process, but I did get through it. Years later, I was free of those feelings. I didn't go into depression. I have been in depression once since then. I have got into overwhelm several times, but I don't go into that deep, deep, darkest pit of loneliness and fear that I did before. And I want to share something here that I wrote a note which hasn't smudged in the grass, and it's from Mike Dooley. I don't know if you've heard of him. Google him. He does daily notes. They're free. They're very short. And this one was about 3 days ago, I think, and it says, "What if the word victim could be redefined into something closer to hero, recognizing that the path some have tried will spare others from the same?" And I very much feel that that is my cause, because as a result of my challenges, I base my working life on helping others get through things, stress in particular, using a method called instant alignment method. But that's not what this is about. How did I help myself? I'm outside I can't do this sort of video inside. I need to be outside. I would like to think that you need the same. Whether it's go into a park, go and get some free exercise somewhere, doesn't cost you money, walk around, get the daylight, feel the vitamin D being absorbed into your skin, don't wash it off, don't use soap on your skin to wash off the vitamin D, and you will feel better just for that very simple technique. Other techniques, there's loads. Anyway, this is Get Real to Stop Suicide. Misty Bliss.